They said the common law of England shall be the rule of decision in all courts of this territory. They said we adopted it. They said the common law of Arizona includes the English common law down to the time of the severing of the union between the colonies and the mother country. They said again in 2004, the common law of England shall be the rule of decision in all courts of this state. They said that in 2004, Supreme Court of Arizona. They said in 2020, the right to a trial by jury shall remain inviolate. And they said that's based on Article 2, Section 23 of the Arizona Constitution. Let's go to California real quick. California's nasty. Most of the stuff I've learned is from California. I got so much stuff on California, I don't even know where to start. Let me close some tabs, sorry. Supreme Court of California said the common law is still the law of this state. They said we never got rid of it. I don't know what these people are talking about. They said California rests exclusively upon the common law, which was made the rule of decision at the time of the formation of this state. They said the common law having been adopted as the rule. Why don't they talk about it? Because they don't want you to know about it, all right? This is not conspiracy. This is for real. Because you start learning this common law stuff, you're like, oh, somebody lying straight to our face. They fought the Revolutionary War because they were trying to take away the common law of England from them. That's what's hilarious. And they don't talk about that common law at all. They act like, oh, and people tell me all the time, brother, I went to court. They said they don't do the common law no more. They said that was in old Britain. I'm like, there's somebody breaking the law. Because California said they're supposed to be resting exclusively upon the common law of England. We know that don't happen. They say it again. The common law having been made the rule of decision in this state. They said, what's the law of California? What's the other one? I got a bunch of them. California. Let's see here. Boom. California or common law part 2. They say it again. In the 60s. The common law of England shall be the rule of decision. They said California, they said in another case in the 84, they said California already incorporated the common law of England. What are you talking about? They said, I'm talking about all different periods of history. 1920, 1960, 85, 62. That came from when they ended common law marriage. They never ended common law marriage. There's no such thing as ending common law marriage. Y'all just be making up stuff. It's literally in the California Code. You don't even have to believe me. You can go to the California Code. They say common law of England is the rule of decision in all parts of the state today. I'm just telling you Supreme Court because I don't study codes because they're not the law. They said, ooh, this is nasty. The Supreme Court of California said, in California, as in other jurisdictions of Anglo-American heritage, the common law is not a codification of rules, but it is rather the embodiment of broad and comprehensive unwritten principles, inspired by natural reason and the innate sense of justice adopted by the common consent for the regulation of government and human affairs. I say it again, the common law is the basis of our jurisprudence. Yeah, they never got rid of the common law, they just ignore it. Because of our ignorance. See, this is supposed to be spreading like wildfire because they're breaking the law every single day. They said, and in another case, The Supreme Court of California said that the people of California are entitled to greater protection under the California Constitution than required by the United States Constitution. So what are you supposed to be studying? They said this is no revolutionary thing. They said the people of California are entitled to greater protection under the California Constitution than that required by the United States Constitution. All they talking about constitutional rights, constitutional rights, constitutional rights. There's really two constitutions. Yeah, you're supposed to be studying your state constitution. They said this is no revolutionary thing. We're simply reaffirming the basic principle of federalism, that a nation, the nation as a whole, is composed of distinct geographical and political entities and independently responsible for the rights of their people. They said when the people adopted the California Constitution, they declared that the rights guaranteed by the California Constitution is not dependent on those guaranteed by the United States Constitution. How many people you hear? And you might have been one of them saying, oh, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Sixth Amendment, the 10th Amendment, the First Amendment, da, 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 da. Those aren't your amendments. You have amendments. You have a Bill of Rights. Your state has a Bill of Rights. And they are more extensive and more expansive than the United States Constitution. Say no, no, it's not. Say it. Say no, it's not. Somebody try me. He's lying. He's a scammer. Watch this. Somebody, no takers. The Supreme Court of Georgia said, it is a well-recognized principle that a state constitution grants individuals more rights than those protected by the United States Constitution. They said the Georgia Constitution provides greater protection than the federal Constitution. They said the Georgia Constitution gives broader protection, grants a broader right, provides a more extensive guarantee, and is more extensive or more expansive than the federal Constitution. They said Georgia is not alone in providing its people with a broader right of privacy than that provided by the federal Constitution. They said in Montana, Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas, New Jersey have all interpreted their respective state constitutions as being more extensive than the United States Constitution. But I thought the United States Constitution was the supreme law of the land. It is. So when you go to Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, and it says that the feds are to guarantee every state a Republican form of government. What does that mean? It's right above my head. The Supreme Court of Delaware said, well, the people of Delaware enjoy more rights and more protections than the federal Constitution gives to them. But I thought we were... You have a Constitution, guys. You have a Bill of Rights. And you only live in one state. And your state's law is the common law of England. If you're in Louisiana, your criminal law is based on the common law of England. So how important is it that we pay attention to our state's constitutions?